There goes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Trivia Night on ASMR Geographica. Hey, DR. I'm sorry your internet sucks. Hello, OS Walker. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm trying a different camera angle so that I'm not like just looking down all the time. I'm looking at the chat over here, So hopefully this works. Let me switch to live chat. Hey, Veer. Good to see you. So I officially last week filled up my trivia notebook, which is exciting. I just have a whole notebook. It's just trivia questions. So I bought a new one. I did miss you. I got this. It says humility, gratitude, kindness, which I really vibe with. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Good day, Dr. Pickle. I bought this mainly because it has the moon phases on it, and it's really pretty. Hi, Em. And tonight is the full moon, so be sure if the moon is out where you are or about to be out, take a look at it because it's going to be a really pretty one this month. This is also a composition book, so it doesn't like fold. It doesn't have rings, so I need to learn to buy a ringed binder every time because really annoying to write in a brand new what's it called? Composition book. Yes, OS Walker says, get your telescope to the ready. Tonight's a good night if you have a telescope or even binoculars. Check out the moon. Oh, Veer, it's too cloudy for Veer. That's too bad. So anyway, first of all, be sure to give the stream a like if you haven't done so already. It really helps out my channel and it helps circulate this video on YouTube while it's live. I also want to say, I'll say this at the end too, but hey, Mandy J, good to see you. My video today and yesterday were about African countries that don't really get a lot of views on my channel. And it's too early to say for my new video because it's been up for 2 hours, but my last video is it's tanking because it's about Benin, and I guess no one cares about Benin. So I'm not saying go watch that video, spam it, just click on it and give it a like. I would really appreciate that too. I'll remind you again after the stream too. Please do that to help out the algorithm with those videos because they are interesting. Goodness. Anyway, that's my little PSA for the day, is to help out the African countries. So it is about to be the start of a new month, which means I start a tradition of doing trivia questions about all the countries that I'm going to cover the following month. And I thought, you know what? Why stop at 5? Why make it a mini quiz? Let's make it a whole quiz. Change is good. I love this wall art. I don't ever want to change it. Even though change is good. So we're going to have a whole quiz about the countries that I'm covering this month. And this got kind of long. So if we don't finish it this week, we'll finish this next week. So let's get into it. We're singing one of my favorite songs about September. So our first country is going to be Kazakhstan. So I have 20 questions for you guys about Kazakhstan. Here we go. Number 1. What sea in Kazakhstan has almost dried up? What sea in Kazakhstan has almost dried up? Smola has got it. It is the Aral Sea. Good job to Smola for getting it first. The answer is the Aral Sea. Thankfully, it's not the Caspian Sea because that would be devastating. It's the world's largest lake. Number 2, what is the capital city of Kazakhstan currently called? And DR has got it. It is Astana. Good job to DR. The answer is Astana. This is your PSA if you did not know. that it is no longer Nur Sultan. They changed it about a year ago now. It's Astana once again. Hence why I phrased the question that way. Number 3. Hi, Ariel. What is the grassland of Kazakhstan known as? I mean, Nur Sultan is not a great name. DR has got it first. It is the steppe. Good job to DR. The answer is the steppe. Steppe. Number 4. Who controlled the area in the 1200s? Who controlled the region of Kazakhstan in the 1200s? It was the Mongols, so point to Veer for getting that first. I was kind of going for Genghis Khan, but I'll take Mongols. Point to Dr. Pickle. Genghis Khan is who I was looking for. Number 5. What spaceport is located in Kazakhstan? What spaceport is located in Kazakhstan? DR has got it first. It is Baikonur. Good job to DR. The answer is the Baikonur. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Its full title. Anyway, it's the Baikonur Cosmodrome. That's what it's called. Thanks, DR. The Baikonur Cosmodrome. Number 6. Why are you not allowed to visit Semipalatinsk? Why should you not visit Semipalatinsk? You probably could go, but why should you not go? And DR's got it. It wasn't a nuclear accident. It was a nuclear testing site. They tested nuclear bombs there for a long, long time. It's as radioactive as Chernobyl, if not more so. So please do not go there. I don't think there's any fences. I think there's signs. But if you're in Kazakhstan, please don't go there. It is not safe. Number 7. What is Kazakhstan's largest city? What is Kazakhstan's largest city? DR has got it. It is Almaty. Good job to DR. The answer is Almaty. And you're going to learn all about Almaty on Friday on my channel. Number 8. What is Kazakhstan's largest lake? What is the largest lake in Kazakhstan? I'm not counting the Caspian Sea, by the way. It's actually not Kizilkum. Kizilkum is in Kyrgyzstan. Alex has got it. It's Lake Balkhash. Good job to Alex. The answer is Lake Balkhash. I wanted to show you guys that there is, in fact, a tiny kitten asleep on my windowsill. When he wakes up, I will show him off to you. Yes, it is Lake Balkhash. Yes, there's Mr. Jet. What's my favorite country without your original country? Like, besides my original country? I mean, it's very hard to say, but my gut reaction is Nauru. Only because this channel exists because of Nauru. Finland. I love countries. I love the world. I love this planet. Number 9. Who was president of Kazakhstan from 1991 to 2019? And DR knows it's Nursultan Nazarbayev. Good job to DR. The answer is Nazarbayev. Number 10. What body of water does Atirau border? Yeah, exactly, Ariel. I just love this planet. What body of water does Atirau border? And DR knows it's the Caspian Sea. Good job to DR. The answer is the Caspian Sea. All right, this answer has 2 questions. I need you guys to put both answers in one line of chat. And I'm not going to say, like, when someone gets one of them right. I'm just going to wait till someone gets the right answer. Number 11, Kazakhstan shares the Tian Shan mountain range with which 2 countries? The Tian Shan mountains are in Kazakhstan and 2 other countries. What are they? Please put both in one line of chat. I'm not going to give you any hints. And you all have to guess. DR did not get it right. OS did not get it right. Alex did not get it right. Keep guessing. I picked some fun questions for you guys. So Mm-mm-mm. Nope. Oh, Harry Potter's here. Good to see you, Harry. No, Shrisha. Shrisha, make sure to put. By the way, Shrisha, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. It's two countries, so you have to give me two. People have got one of them. It's very, very close. Looks like Alex has got it. It is China and Kyrgyzstan. Good job to Alex. The answer is China and Kyrgyzstan. China and Kyrgyzstan. That's where you can find the Tian Shan Mountains. Number 12. What kind of bird is on Kazakhstan's flag? Don't worry about your spelling, Alex. It's fine. As long as I can understand what you're saying. Plus, you don't even, you're not from an English speaking country, so it's fine. I'll give that to DR. It is a golden eagle. Acceptable. Good job. First, it is an eagle. It smells just like a big bird. My goodness. Number 13. Kazakhstan produces 40% of the world's supply of what metal? Fear, be nice. It's a nice color yellow. Veer has got it first. It is uranium. Good job to Veer. The answer is uranium. Kazakhstan produces 40% of the world's uranium. Number 14. What is Kazakhstan's currency? What is the name of the money that they use in Kazakhstan? I just realized I don't know how to pronounce it. So if any of you do, you have to let me know if I'm correct or not. Hi, Brandon. DR forgot. Veer didn't. It's the tenge. Good job to Veer and Alex as well. The tenge, I assume. Tengi, I'm not sure. How much South Africa produces? I don't know about uranium, but they're the big gold producer of the world. I know that. Number 15. What does the name Almaty translate to in English? What does Almaty translate to? Almaty. Which, again, you're going to learn all about in my video on Friday. What does the word Almaty mean? Not almighty. That would be too convenient. What does Almaty mean in Kazakh? I learned doing research for the video, you're going to see that when Russia and the USSR controlled it, they called it Alaa-Ata. And they changed it to Almaty, which is the Kazakh version of that name. Alex has got it. It's just apple or apple orchard. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is apple. And they do grow a lot of apples there. Number 16. What type of natural disaster occurred in Almaty in 1911? I think it was near Almaty, but, it affected many parts of Kazakhstan. What type of natural disaster? An apple slide. That sounds almost quaint. I guess a point to Veer for it was an earthquake. Veer's being funny, put applequake. The bonus point to Alex for actually putting earthquake. It was a very big earthquake. Number 17. What is used in the sport kokbar instead of a ball? So they play the sport on horseback and they pass something back and forth to get it to a goal. What do they use? And Veer has got it. It is a dead lamb or a goat. Shrisha got it too. Although I saw online that they also use just the sheep's skin, so they don't use a whole dead animal. But yeah, that's what they use. I'm sure it goes back ages when that was like a normal thing. Now it's just like, okay, whatever. It's their national sport. Number 18. Who is Golden Man? Who is Golden Man? Or I guess what is Golden Man? It's like haggis and soccer. Exactly, OS. It's like, yeah, it's haggis soccer. Hello, Najib. Oh my gosh. Everyone say hello to Najib. Najib left the kindest comments on my video on Algiers since Najib actually lives in the Kasbah of Algiers. Everyone say hello. Najib is awesome. Um, so Prince is almost correct, Alex. We don't know if they were a prince or not. Have they, Smola? That's so funny. The Golden Man is a novel. All right, Alex has got it. It is a skeleton. Good job to Alex. Golden Man was a skeleton they found in a burial mound. They found his body and they found tons of gold ornamentation. So they have it in a, from a kurgan. They have it in a museum there. Number 19. Kazakhstan is the largest landlocked country. What is the second largest? What is the second largest landlocked country in the world? And Veer's got it first. It is Mongolia. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is blah, blah. The answer is Mongolia. Like the Stalingrad Kurgan battlefield? Probably it was. And last question about Kazakhstan. What is Kazakhstan's national drink? Oh, okay. Yeah, a kurgan is a burial mound. Like I don't know, they have different words for mounds, burial mounds around the world. It is not a tea, it is not a coffee, it is not a juice. Think about Kazakh culture. Think about what traditional Kazakh people like the most. Veer is very close. It is milk. I don't think it's fermented, though. It is a type of milk, is it? Imagine if it was kava, Shrisha. It is? Oh, okay. So Veer says it is. All right. It's horse milk. Fermented mare's milk. Veer knows. Thank you, Veer, for double checking. It is horse milk is the national drink of Kazakhstan. And apparently they ferment it, which I did not know. Sounds kind of gross. I don't know how I feel about fermented milk. Yes, it is horse milk. The next country we will be exploring is Guatemala. And if you are a channel member, you might be able to know some of these questions because I just posted a video about Guatemala to my channel members. I need a drink real quick though. I've got a Red Bull. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, that's sad, OS. I'm not a knowledgeable war person. Like, wars are the things I know the least about because I don't believe in war. Guatemala, number 1. In what region are most of the Mayan cities located? Yeah, it does give me anxiety. In what region of Guatemala are most of the Mayan cities located? Yes, my recent history was about Guatemala. It is the northern region, dear, but it has a name. It has a name. Hey, Janice, how do you become a channel member? There should be a join button somewhere below this video. Somewhere down here. You can click that and join and get all kinds of fun perks and things. Not Ati Talan. Veer fell asleep watching it. That's okay. That's what it's meant for. It's probably, I think, the largest part of Guatemala. It's part of the Yucatan. Alex has got it. It is the Petén. Good job to Alex. The answer is the Petén region. The Petén. Full of Mayan cities. That's where you'll find Tikal and all the famous ones. Number 2. What bird is on Guatemala's flag? Oh, that's cool, OS. I'm glad. Just don't get sleepy. DR's got it first. It is a quetzal, or I think in English it's quetzal, and in Spanish it's quetzal. But whatever, DR's got it. It is the quetzal. The resplendent quetzal, to be specific. Number 3. What Nobel Prize winner from Guatemala works for indigenous rights? What Nobel Prize winning author, activist, etc. They wear a lot of hats. It said Quetzal in Spanish. Oh, then I have it backwards. Then it's Quetzal in English and Quetzal in Spanish? DR has got it first. It is Rigoberta Menchú. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Rigoberta Menchú. Number 4. What drink did the Mayans invent? What drink that we all drink today? I have this drink in my house right now. What did they invent? Not beer. It's a very common drink here in the West, especially. I'll give that to DR. It's hot chocolate, or I guess hot cocoa. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is hot chocolate, cocoa, etc., etc. Number 5. What do Guatemalans do in graveyards on Day of the Dead? That tracks fear. So the Ladinos, this is kind of a tradition. Obviously, they go and they respect their deceased loved ones, and then they all do an activity. What is that activity? It's not singing. Quiloberte was in Olomouc. I am jealous. That's a place I really want to go. Well, decorating altars is part of it. I suppose they eat, but there is a specific activity that usually is like a children's thing that everyone takes part in. Some kind of fun, not quite a game. You can make it into a game, but it's like an outdoorsy activity. It's what something I would always do as a kid when I went to the beach. I would always do this. I would bring it with me, I should say. There's a hint for you. I would bring mine with me to the beach, and I would do it at the beach. What do they do in the graveyards in Guatemala on Day of the Dead? Alex has got it. They fly kites. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is kite flying. They fly kites. Hello, Josh. Number 6. The name of what ancient site translates to place of the stone heads? The name of what site translates to place of the stone heads? DR has got it first. It is Tikal. Good job to DR. The answer is Tikal. Great solve here. Next question, number 7. What is Tahumulco? Tell me, what is Tahumulco? What is Tahumulco? What is that? Tell me. Not a lake, Alex. Not a lake. What is Tahumulco? I'll give that to DR. It is the highest peak in Guatemala. So mountain counts. Good job to DR. I believe it is a volcano as well. It's the highest peak in Guatemala. Good job, DR. Number 8. What is Guatemala's currency? What's the name of the currency that they use in Guatemala? I'll give you the hint now that it's not a peso. DR's got it. It's I guess, quetzal, I suppose you'd pronounce it. Good job to DR. They call it a quetzal after the bird. Not Bitcoin, that's El Salvador. Number 9. All right, this one is a number. So I very rarely do this. We're going to play high and low. It's not a very high number, so don't worry. How many? Oh, sorry, I should tell you how to play it first. You guess a number, I tell you higher or lower, unless you actually know the answer. How many Mayan languages are still spoken today? How many Mayan languages are still spoken today? It is higher than 1. It is lower than 50. It is higher than 12, but lower than 50. It is lower than 30, Alex. Lower than 30, higher than 12. Lower than 30, higher than 12. Lower than 23, higher than 19. Ooh, we're getting there. Lower than 23, higher than 19. Yeah, this game is way too hard to do with so many people, but Dr. Pickle has got it first. It is 21. Good job to Dr. Pickle. It is 21. 21. Ooh, Veer got a warning. You spam the chat too much. It is 21 languages of ancient Mayan languages are still spoken today. Number 10. What occurred in Guatemala between 1960 and 1996? What occurred in Guatemala between 1960 and 1966? I'm going to give that to DR. It is a civil war. I wouldn't necessarily call it a revolution. Kind of sort of started that way, but it was definitely a civil war. So points to DR. It was a really horrible, horrible civil war. That's true, DR. Small just says banana. I wish. Banana sounds good right now. Number 11. What colonial city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Guatemala? What colonial city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Guatemala? Not Villanueva. Alex got it. It's Antigua. Good job to Alex. The answer is Antigua. Good job, Alex. Number 12. What is Guatemala's biggest export? What does Guatemala export more than anything else? And Veer's got it. It is coffee. Good job to Veer. The answer is coffee. Number 13. What is the deepest lake in Central America? What is the deepest lake in Central America? DR's got it. It's Atitlan. Good job to DR. The answer is Lake Atitlan. Lake Atitlan. Number 14. Guatemala is the world's largest producer of what stone? My goodness. And DR's got it first. It is jade. Good job to DR. The answer is jade. Guatemala produces the most jade out of any country in the world. Number 15. The name Guatemala derives from which language? What language does the name Guatemala come from? It is not Spanish. Mayan is not technically a language. DR's got it. It's Nahuatl. Good job to DR. The answer is Nahuatl. Nahuatl. Number 16. What do Guatemalans burn on December 7th? So on December 7th, I'll tell you the name of the holiday, but that would give away what they burn. On December 7th, what do Ladinos burn? Right. Veer, that is true, but I also read other sources that said it could come from other words, so we don't probably know. Alex got it. It's a devil effigy. Good job to Alex. They burn a little effigy of the devil on December 7th. And last question I have for you is number 17. What is the capital of Guatemala? What is the capital of Guatemala? This is an easy one. I guess I'll give that to Veer. It's kind of a weird abbreviation. So points to Veer and DR. It is Guatemala City. Good job, you guys. It's Guatemala City. I know GC is kind of a cheat. Points to DR. It's Guatemala City. The next country we're going to be exploring on my channel will be Russia. I'm knee-deep in researching these regions right now. It should be up this time next week. But I'm just like, this is the one that I'm currently heavily researching because there's a lot in these parts of Russia. So number 1, what is the deepest freshwater lake in the world? Kalmykia, probably, Veer. If it's a region of Russia, then yeah. DR's got it first. It is Lake Baikal. Good job to DR. The answer is Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal. The one in Russia somewhere. A republic. Yeah, I'm actually going to do a republic next week. So yeah, I am doing the republics as well. Aditya is the largest subnational enclave in the world, right? Interesting, right? Number 2, what city is the eastern terminus of the Trans-Siberian Railroad? What city is the eastern terminus of the Trans-Siberian Railroad? DR has got it. It is Vladivostok. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Vladivostok. Vladivostok. Number 3, what river runs through Moscow? What river runs through Moscow? It's the name of the river in Moscow. It is not the Neva. Only partial seaport, not iced up. I suppose I'll give that to OS. It's close enough. It's the Moskva. Good job, OS. I'm going to give that to you. You're close enough. It is the Moskva. How Fear spelled it is correct. The Moskva. Well, not really. Anyway, it's Moskva. Are you awake? No, he's falling off. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're rolling off. Okay. The Moskva. Close enough, everybody. Number 4. Who wrote the novel War and Peace? Who wrote War and Peace? Fear, come on. Half a point to Veer, full points to DR. It is Leo Tolstoy. Veer, calm down. It is Tolstoy. Tolstoy is what I need, not Leo. Goodness gracious. Number 5. Who was the first human in space? It's a really good book. I read it in high school. It's not a bad book. Veer, come on. There we go. Veer's got it. It's Yuri Gagarin. Good job to Veer. The answer is Yuri Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin. Number 6. His grandchild's a famous violinist in Sweden. That's so cool, Smola. Number 6. What event happened on December 26th, 1991? What event happened on December 26th, 1991? I guess I'll give that to Veer. USSR gone. USSR bye-bye. That was the day that the USSR dissolved. Good job, Veer. You get a point for that. Number 7. What Russian mountains separate Europe from Asia? And Veer's got it first. It is the Ural Mountains. Good job, Veer. On a roll. It is the Ural Mountains. Number 8. Which city hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics? What city hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics? And Veer's got it. It's Sochi. Good job to Veer. The answer is Sochi. Sochi. Number 9. Who was the last Tsar of Russia? Who was the last Tsar of Russia? I guess I'll give that to Veer as well. If those I's are meant to be 2s, it is Nicholas II. Good job to Veer. I guess DR2 for actually putting Nicholas II. But that goes to Veer. It is Nicholas II. Tsar Nicholas II. Number 10. What scientist created the periodic table? And fun fact, this person dreamed the periodic table. It came to them in a dream and they woke up and jotted it down. DR's got it. It's Mendeleev. Good job to DR. The answer is Mendeleev. Number 11. What is celebrated in Russia on January 7th? What is celebrated in Russia on January 7th? Veer has got it. It is Christmas. Good job to Veer. That is the day they celebrate Christmas. Let me put you on timeout, please. Number 12. Who composed the Nutcracker? Who composed the Nutcracker? Live chat is on, Veer. Thank you for reminding me. Is it Putin's birthday? No way. Anyway, it is Tchaikovsky. Good job to DR. The answer is Tchaikovsky. His birthday's on Orthodox Christmas. That's so weird. It's like, I don't know how people handle having birthdays on like major holidays. Right, Sarah? They type very fast. No, Boyana, I'm sorry. I'm not. Right, Number 13. Now, I wanted to phrase this in an appropriate way, but I couldn't help myself. Who is Russia's greatest love machine? Who is Russia's greatest love machine? And DR's got it. It is Rasputin, lover of the Russian. I'm going to stop. Number 14. Who wrote Crime and Punishment? Rasputin. Yes. Exactly, DR already knew. DR's got this one. It is Dostoevsky. Good job to DR. The answer is Dostoevsky. I had to read it in high school. I did not like it. Sarah's reading it right now. I didn't really enjoy it. The ending was great. The rest of the book I did not like, but I wonder if reading it now as an adult I'd like it a lot more. I don't know. I was not a fan as a teenager. Number 15. What type of landscape is Siberia made up of? Veer's already answered UOS. And Veer's got it. It is the taiga, or it's a type of tundra. I would have accepted either, but taiga is the one I'm looking for. Good job, Veer. It is the taiga. Number 16. The largest impact in recorded history occurred in Russia. What is it known as? Impact as in coming from outer space. DR's got it. It's the Tunguska event. Good job to DR. It is the Tunguska event. The Tunguska event. Number 17. What did Alexei Pajitnov invent in 1984? What did Alexei Pajitnov invent in 1984? And DR already knows it is Tetris. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Tetris. Invented Tetris. Number 18. What is the coldest inhabited place in the world? What is the coldest inhabited place in the world? DR's got it. It is Oymyakon. Good job to DR. The answer is Oymyakon. All right, this next one is a number. I think this is the last number one of the game. But if you've seen one of my recent videos, you'll know the answer. So let's see who gets it. How much money did the U.S. pay Russia for Alaska? How much money did the U.S. pay Russia for Alaska? $1. No. Smulla knows it's 7.2 million. Good job to Smulla. The answer is 7.2 million, which, I said it in my video. Hey, JJ. My video, I think it's like 15 million today or something like that. JJ, we're doing all the countries that I'm covering in this upcoming month. The last Russia question is, what is Russia's most visited museum? What is Russia's most visited museum? And DR's got it. It is the Hermitage. Good job to DR. It is the Hermitage. The next country we're going to be visiting is Paraguay. Here are 15 questions about Paraguay. Vodka is Polish, yes. I'm pretty sure Polish. Somewhere around there. Number 1. What river forms the boundary with Argentina? What river forms the boundary between Paraguay and Argentina? And DR's got it. It is the Paraná River. Good job to DR. The answer is the Paraná. So, like, Poland used to be part of Russia. So the cultures kind of blended. So they love their vodka in Russia, but it was invented in Poland. Number 2. The official languages in Paraguay are Spanish and what? Jet is good. He is asleep in the window right now. Let's do an update. DR's got it. It is Guarani. Good job to DR. The answer is Guarani. Oh my gosh. Look at this little boy. Oh, hi, baby. He is very tired. It is Guarani is the other official language. Right? He's the best cat. I love him. Number 3. What conflict did Paraguay fight in between 1864 and 1870? What was the name of the conflict that Paraguay very foolishly got itself into? DR knows it's the War of the Triple Alliance. Good job to DR. Paraguay got in a war with Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina. And yeah, they lost very, very badly. It was not a good time to be in Paraguay. Number 4, what holiday is celebrated on May 14th? What holiday is celebrated on May 14th? And Veer's got it. It's their Independence Day. Good job to Veer. The answer is Independence Day is May 14th in Paraguay. Number 5. What dam is located on the Paraná River? What's the name of the dam on the Paraná River? DR's got it. It's the Itaipu Dam. Good job to DR. There we go. There's the spelling. It is the Itaipu Dam. The Itaipu Dam. Number 6. The only landlocked countries in South America are Paraguay and what? What's the other landlocked country in South America? DR's got it. It is Bolivia. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Bolivia. Bolivia. Number 7. What is Paraguay's national beverage? They make this in, they make it in a lot of places, but DR's got it. It's yerba mate. One of the regions I'm going to cover next week, they grow a lot of the yerba mate there. It is yerba mate. Yerba mate. Number 8. Paraguay contains ruins built by what religious group? You've never heard of yerba mate, Veer? They drink it like all over South America, like southern South America. It's like a huge drink there, especially like Peru. But yeah, DR's got it. It is Jesuits. Good job to DR. The answer is the Jesuits. Well, it's not really a thing anywhere else, Veer, except like South America. Although I have seen canned yerba mate in this grocery store, and I don't trust that. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. Jesuits are a real thing. They were a missionary group, and they really got really big in Paraguay because there was no regulations, and they just kind of ran wild and built all their own buildings, and then they got booted out of the country. Number 9. What is Nyanduti? What is Nyanduti? What is not Kalispera, fire bro? It is not a food. Do not eat it. What is Nyanduti? It's not an animal. It is lace. Good job to Veer. It is a type of lacy fabric that they sew in Paraguay. Good job, Veer. It is a type of lace work. Number 10. This one's interesting. Dueling is still legal in Paraguay as long as you are registered to do what? Dueling is still legal in Paraguay as long as you are registered to do what? Not vote. It kind of sort of has to do with the act of dueling. Be a goth. A registered goth. Alex knows you have to be a blood donor. Good job to Alex. There's lots of other little rules, but the main one is you have to be a registered blood donor in order to duel someone legally. Okay. Number 11. The Jardin Zoologico is a refuge to which animal? The Jardin Zoologico is a refuge to which animal? And not alpacas. I don't think they need alpaca refuges. I don't think they're endangered. It's not a bird. Not a bird. JJ's got it. It's a jaguar. Good job to JJ. The answer is a jaguar. It's a jaguar refuge. Speaking of jaguar update for the jet jaguar. There he is. Oh my gosh, he is so tired. My goodness, he's so sleepy. He's a good boy. But yes, it is a jaguar refuge. I don't think they need capybara refuges either. I think there's a lot of capybaras in South America. Number 12. What is Saltos del Monte? What is Saltos del Monte? As in Monday. It's not salt. What is Saltos del Monte? Salt on Monday. Alex got it. It's a waterfall. Good job to Alex. The answer is the name of a waterfall. Not Monday, literally Monday, like the day of the week Monday. It's Saltos del Monte. Yes, I know that Twitter account, DR. It's a good one. Number 13. Most houses in Paraguay don't have doorbells. So how do people announce their presence? If you were to go to someone's house in Paraguay and they don't have a doorbell, how do you let them know you are there? Jet Jaguar is feeling a lot better. Thank you, Janice. Alex has got it. You clap. Good job to Alex. You clap your hands to let people know you're outside. I like that kind of. Number 14. What color are the leaves of the lapacho, Paraguay's national tree? What color are the leaves of Paraguay's national tree? So here you just get to pick a color. So I'm just going to wait and see who gets it first because there's only so many colors. But Alex already knows it is pink. Good job, Alex. I think Alex is like reading the articles that I read to make these questions. They are pink. And lastly, number 15, what is the capital city? What is the capital of Paraguay? Yep, Alex, I got you. And DR's got it. It is Asuncion. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Asuncion. Asuncion. The next country we will be visiting is Latvia. So here I have 15 questions for you about Latvia. Number 1, what sea borders Latvia to the west? Probably Oas. I guess I'll give that to Veer, who frantically tried to write Baltic. So a point to Veer and a point to ASMR News for actually spelling it right. The answer is the Baltic Sea. Hey, Justin. We just did, we did Kazakhstan, Guatemala, Russia, and Paraguay. We're now on Latvia. Number 2, what river flows through Riga? What river flows through the capital city of Latvia, Riga? What river is it? DR's got it. It is the Daugava. Hey, Justin. Good job to DR for getting it first. It is the Daugava River. Number 3, what event did Latvia host in 2016? What event did Latvia host in 2016? Hockey. They host a lot of hockey. DR's got it. It's Eurovision. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Eurovision. They might have also held hockey world championships here, but still. The one I'm looking for is Eurovision. Oh, Joel's here. Good to see you, Joel. Number 4. What is Latvia's most popular sport? What is Latvia's most popular sport? It's not soccer/football. It is hockey. Good job to DR. The answer is ice hockey. It's their biggest sport in Latvia. As it should be. That's my favorite sport. Number 5. Latvia has Europe's widest what? Was it the junior competition? I don't know, Veer. Not a golf. Dr. Pickles got it. It's a waterfall. Yes, live chat's on. Thank you, JJ. Dr. Pickles got it. It's Europe's widest waterfall. Europe's widest waterfall. 2016 was in Sweden. You know what, Veer? You might be right. I might have written down the wrong year. Hello, CR Printing. Thank you, Veer, for double checking that. I definitely wrote down the wrong year. Then my bad. Moving on. Number 6. Latvia has the world's second oldest flag. Whose country has the oldest? Which country has the world's oldest flag that is still in use? 2002. Wow, I really messed that up. Thank you, Veer. Sarah got it first. It is Denmark. Good job to Sarah for getting it first. The answer is Denmark, because there's a lot of countries coming, and Sarah managed to get in there first. Good job, Sarah. The answer is Denmark. Yeah, I can't read numbers. I have the version of dyslexia, or was it 2000? I don't know. I have number dyslexia, and I literally can't read numbers, and I'll look at a number and see a completely different number. Alex says it's 2003. Thank you, Alex. I definitely wrote down dyscalculia. Yes, Sarah, I have dyscalculia. I'm just going to write that now. 2003. There we go. Number 7. 54% of Latvia is covered in what? 54% of Latvia is covered in what? Joel got it first. It is forest, or trees, but forest is what I was looking for. Good job to Joel. The answer is forest. And Wyatt and JJ, those are good guesses too, because there's a lot of marshland and lichen in Latvia, but the one I'm looking for is forest. Number 8. This one's special to me. What clothing item was invented by a Latvian living in Reno, Nevada, where I live now? This guy moved from Latvia to Reno and invented the basic concept of this clothing item that pretty much everybody wears today, for the most part. Not t-shirts, also not underwear, zippers, or leotard. DR's got it. It's blue jeans. Good job to DR. The answer is blue jeans. I was talking about this to my sister. She said that the factory where because Levi Strauss was in San Francisco, this guy, which I didn't write down his name because I knew I wouldn't know how to pronounce it, sold his idea to Levi Strauss. But it could have been tube tops. Apparently, the factory that blue jeans were invented in is still there, but apparently it's not a factory, it's a nightclub now. So that's very Reno of them. Number 9. The Latvian Freedom Monument depicts a woman holding what? The Latvian Freedom Monument depicts a woman holding what? Not a sword, not a torch. She's holding up. She's like this, but it's above her head. What is she holding? Not a Bible, not a sword, not a flag, not a scythe, I'll give that to Alex. It is stars. They are 3 stars. Good job to Alex. The answer is stars. She's holding up 3 stars. I assume for the Baltic states, right? I assume. Number 10. A Latvian built what Russian palace? Which again, I didn't write down their name because I knew I wouldn't know how to pronounce it. A Latvian built what Russian palace? And Veer's got it. It is the Winter Palace. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Winter Palace, where the Hermitage is currently located. They built the Winter Palace. And apparently they designed a lot of like the old parts of Riga as well. Number 11. Latvian is the closest European language to what ancient language? Latvian and apparently Lithuanian are the closest European languages to what ancient language? Not Greek, not Latin, not Irish. It's not an European language. Not Hebrew. Not Prussian. It's not a European language. Not Hindi. Not Mongolian. Not Punjabi. Not Aryan. Not Arabian. Alex has got it. It is Sanskrit. Good job to Alex. Latvian and apparently some of Lithuanian is the closest European language to Sanskrit, which is pretty wild. Number 12. The Latgali region is famous for producing what beverage? Me too, Veer, to be honest. Latgali is famous for producing what beverage? Not beer, not scotch, not vodka. Alex has got it. It is wine. Good job, Alex. Alex is doing really good today. The answer is wine. They produce wine. Number 13, Latvia has around 140 of what type of structure? Mud. Alex is practically Baltic. No, Romania is not Baltic. Not towers, not graves. They have 140 of these type of structures. Wyatt has got it. It is castles. Good job to Wyatt. The answer is castles. They have 140 castles, most in ruins, but nevertheless, they are castles. Number 14. Riga was once part of what trading league? Riga was once part of what trading league? Trading league. DR has got it. It is the Hanseatic League, as we say in American English. Good job to DR. It is the Hanseatic League. All right, close enough here, right? Hanseatic's close enough. But yeah, in English we say Hanseatic, which is not even close to what it's really called. And number 15, Latvia is best known for what type of festivals? Yeah, the higher league for poor Alex. Latvia is best known for what type of festivals? Pagan festivals is a good guess, Alex, but not that. Not drinking. Think about their history. Not harvesting. Viking? No, that would be cool, though. A Viking festival. A garlic festival to me, or I wish. Man, I miss living near Gilroy in California, where the world's largest garlic festival is held. It's the best. Raves. Wyatt is kind of close. Independence. What did Latvia do to get independence? Alex knows it's music festivals, or specifically singing festivals. They are music festivals, but it's singing, right? Good job, Alex. I've been to the world's largest garlic festival. It was heaven. The next country that we're going to cover is right next door in Lithuania. So here are hand-holding festivals. Here are 15 questions about Lithuania. I think we're going to get through this quiz today. I didn't think we would. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 more countries to go through. I think we're going to finish it today. Lithuania. Number 1. What country borders Lithuania's south? What country borders Lithuania to the south? Yep, Justin, you've got Lithuania. Veer has got it. It is Poland. Good job to Veer. The answer is Poland. And number 2, since people are putting Russia, what area of Russia does Lithuania border? And DR's ruined it for us. It is Kaliningrad. DR, stop. The answer is Kaliningrad. I wouldn't call that south. That's more southwest. Poland is definitely like in the southerly direction. Kaliningrad is much more west than south, right? CR printing, sorry. Number 3, Lithuania was the last European country to adopt what? Lithuania was the last European country to adopt what? Not the euro, not a constitution. Wyatt has got it. It is Christianity. Good job to Wyatt. They were the last European country to become Christian. Mozart. Anyway, Christianity is the answer. Number 4, what is the most popular sport in Lithuania? What is the most popular sport in Lithuania? Sarah has got it. It is basketball. Good job to Sarah. The answer is basketball. They love basketball a lot. They are basketball enthusiasts over there, which it's a fun sport. I don't blame them. I love watching basketball. I played it a little bit in middle school, but only because I was really tall for my age. I was pretty much full grown by the time I was 12. I was like 5'6". So I played basketball, not because I was good at it. I was very tall. Number 5. What Grand Duke formed the Grand Duchy of Lithuania? A little boy. Oh, he's just rolling over. I thought he was coming to see us. What Grand Duke formed the Grand Duchy of Lithuania? Not Wenceslaus. Hello, Javier. What Grand Duke formed the Grand Duchy of Lithuania? Not Casimir, I don't think. I mean, it's one of those people that I only know like by one name, not Sigismund, but like that, you know. A lot of Lithuanian heroes just went by one name, and Alex knows it's Mindaugas. Good job to Alex. The answer is Mindaugas. The cat is, oh my goodness, over here. Over here. He's trying to get out. Kitty, over here. Hi, baby. Look at my kitten. He just woke up. He's very sleepy and wants to say hello. Hi, baby boy. Oh, he's tired. He's a tiny boy. Come here, Tiny. Ooh. Say hello, Jet. Okay. He never likes the microphone. Oh, dear. Where is he going now? Have some mud. This is Alex. Do you want some mud, Jet? Come here, baby. Next question. Number 6. A hill in Sholai is covered with what? He is tiny, right, Jorgen? He had his first vet appointment on Monday, and they were like, he's perfect, but he's so tiny. It looks like DR got it first. It is crosses. Good job to... Hi, honey. Right? DR? No, sorry. No, Veer put graves. DR put crosses. It is crosses. It's the hill of crosses. Boom, boom, boom. Where was I? Number 7. What is celebrated on February 16th and March 11th? The cat wants out. Hold on. Veer's got it. It's Independence. Good job to Veer. They have 2 Independence Days in Lithuania. Good job, Veer. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Go outside. Go, kitten. You asked to go outside. You go outside. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Janice. I'm very proud of him. Whoops. Number. Get this wire right in my eye. Number 8 has 2 answers. Please put both in one line of chat. What are the other 2 Baltic states? Lithuania is 1. What are the other 2 Baltic states? And Veer's got it first. It's Estonia and Latvia. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is Estonia and Latvia. Thank you, Janice. Number 9. Vilnius has a tower named after which king? Estonia is Finland's alcohol store. That tracks. Vilnius has a tower named after what king? Another one of those one-named Lithuanian heroes. Alex has got it. It's Gediminas. Good job to Alex. The answer is Gediminas. Yeah, DR, that's an easy one to brush up on because there are only like 4 or 5 really famous ones. Maybe like 3. Number 10, what is Lithuania's currency? What is Lithuania's currency? And Veer's got it first. It is the euro. Good job to Veer. The answer is the euro. Gotta throw in an easy one after all of these complex Lithuanian history ones. Number 11. What did the ancient Lithuanians trade to the Roman Empire? What did the ancient Lithuanians trade to the Roman Empire? Wyatt has got it. It is amber. Good job to Wyatt for getting it first. The answer is amber. They traded amber to the Romans, and the Romans loved amber. They thought it was the coolest they found. I've been reading they're doing an excavation in Pompeii right now, and they're finding all these amber murals on these walls. Like, so cool. Number 12. What is the second largest city in Lithuania? Amber is no better than mud. It's tree sap. Like, it's not exciting, but it was all over the place in Lithuania, and the Romans wanted it. The guy from Jurassic Park also loved amber. Yes, I love that movie. Wyatt has got it. It is Kaunas. Good job to Wyatt. The answer is Kaunas. 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 Number 13. What is the name of the large sand dune in the Baltic Sea? John Hammond, yes. Isn't that Richard Attenborough? Something like that. What's the name of the large sand dune in the Baltic Sea? Sarah knows. It's the Curonian Spit. Good job to Sarah. The answer is the Curonian Spit. It's the one I'm looking for. Richard Attenborough. That's what I thought, Alex. Number 14. Lithuanian potato dumplings are named after what mode of transport? So I'm not going to say the name, 1, because I'm not going to pronounce it, and 2, it's too close to the answer. So their version of potato dumplings are named after Zeppelins. Good job to Justin. The answer is Zeppelins. They're called like little Zeppelins or something, little like potato jacket things. They look really good. And number 15. What's the name? I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Starts with a Z. Lithuania is the only country in the world to have a national what? Lithuania is the only country in the world to have a national what? Oh, definitely not a dog. There's a lot of national dogs. Lithuania has a national what? Well, definitely not a national hero. Like, every country has a national hero. Not pie, not cat. It's not an animal. It's not a food either, Alex. It's not an animal or a food. A national poem. Not a poem. National outfit? That would be cool, Joe, but many countries have that. A swing? That would be cool. It's not a swing. It has a national what? The only country in the world to have a national what? Toilet. My goodness, no. Definitely not a song, Janice. Everyone has a national anthem. It's a dead OS. My goodness, I'm repeating that. Mud. Not mud, not cinema. There's lots of national cinemas like Bollywood and Nollywood and all that. Not festival. You guys are way off, by the way. I'll give that to Alex. It's a national scent, and they sell it as a perfume. They have a national scent. A national scent. The scent of Lithuania. How cool is that? I think it's neat. Apparently, they ship it to soldiers fighting in overseas, like conflicts and peacekeeping things, so that they can smell Lithuania. I want to smell it too, Alex. I've always wanted to. Apparently, it's very flowery. All right, the next country that we're going to is, believe it or not, Yemen. I know you've all missed me talking about Yemen. We'll be going back for one day this month to explore Yemen some more. Yes, we love Yemen. Yemeni culture is amazing. Detroit has a national smell this month. I'm sure it does. Anyway, let's do some questions about Yemen. Number 1, what is Yemen's largest island? Right, Mandy J. DR has got it. It's Socotra. Good job to DR. The answer is Socotra Island. Number 2, what beverage is Yemen famous for exporting? What beverage is Yemen famous for exporting? And DR's got it. It is coffee. Good job to DR for getting it first. Yeah, Mocha. Exactly, Sarah. There's a port town called Mocha, where the name comes from. They exported coffee. Number 3, what is still technically the capital city of Yemen? On paper, what is the capital of Yemen? The cat's crying. DR has got it. It is Sana'a. Good job to DR. The answer is Sana'a. Should I let the cat in? My sister's here, so she could amuse the cat, but she's probably making dinner right now. So, do I let the cat back in? Of course, says Veer. I'll go get the cat. One second. Please hold. Here we go. All right, then come on. Everyone wants to see you. Come here. Look at my boy. Okay, go on over here. All right. He's gonna cry to go back out in a second. Hi, honey. Okay. Chet Jaguar does not listen to Cat Power or Cat Stevens. Technical cat difficulties. Oh, bye, Alex. Thanks so much for playing along. You were fantastic as always. You did amazing tonight. Great job. And hopefully I will see you soon. This wire is driving me nuts. Back to Yemen. He listens to Avril Lavigne, Hello Kitty? No. Absolutely not. He walked across my keyboard the other day and turned on a BTS music video. So he's ARMY, apparently. Number 4. What bizarre tree grows on Socotra? The Pussycat Dolls. DR has got it. It's the dragon's blood tree. Good job to DR. The answer is the dragon's blood tree. Number 5. What gulf is to Yemen's south? Gulf is on the south of Aden. I just said it. DR's got it. It's Aden. Yes, it's the Aden Gulf. Good job, DR, for getting it first. It is the Aden Gulf. Number 6. The town of Shibam is said to have the oldest of what type of building? I know, it was very hard to. Like Aden and Yemen just got stuck in my mouth. Not mosques, not synagogues, not churches. Wall, that would be crazy. The town of Shibam is said to have the oldest of what type of building? Not a lighthouse. Definitely not a mud building, not a bank. Sarah's got it. It's skyscrapers. Good job to Sarah. Shibam's nickname is what is it? I just forgot. The Manhattan of the desert. Because they built tall buildings. Technically skyscrapers. Good job, Sarah. The world's oldest skyscrapers. Number 7. What ancient dam was built in Yemen? Oh, wow. I cannot pronounce that. Cloud drawer. I like that. What ancient dam was built in Yemen? Yeah, it's a very famous dam from the ancient world. It was like a marvel of engineering for its time. Sarah knows it's the Marib Dam. Good job to Sarah. The answer is the Marib Dam. The Marib Dam. Number 8. What is Yemen's currency? What is the name of the money used in Yemen? Veer's got it. It's the Rial. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Rial. I've not seen that, Mandy J. The Yemeni Rial. Number 9 is a year. So go ahead and tell me the year this happened. What year did North and South Yemen reunite? In what year did North and South Yemen reunite? It was, numbers. Earlier than 92, later than 75. That's cool, Mandy J. You should check that out. Sarah's got it. It's 1990. Good job to Sarah, who really knows their Yemeni history. It was 1990 when Yemen became one country again. Easy one, number 10. What type of landscape covers most of Yemen? Yeah, you were very close, DR. And DR's got it. It's desert. Good job to DR for getting it first. It's definitely mostly like a good 60 to 70% desert. Number 11. Queen Bilqis could possibly be what biblical figure? Queen Bilqis, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Very beloved figure. Hey, Kick Rocks. In Yemeni history, could have possibly been the Queen of Sheba. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Queen of Sheba. Number 12, sorry. Who controlled South Yemen? You were right, Veer. Who controlled South Yemen from 1839 to 1967? DR's got it. It's the UK. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Britain. It was a British-owned place for a long time. They did not want to give that up. Number 13. What is the Tiama? What is the Tiama? What is the Tiama? Not quite a bay. What is the Tiama? Very close, Sarah. Sarah really knows a lot about Yemen. Very close, Sarah. I can't accept Red Sea, but you're right there. There we go. The coastal plain. Good job to Sarah. It is the coastal region of the Red Sea is called the Tiama. Good job, Sarah. Sarah knows a lot about Yemen. Number 14. The Hadramaut Valley is famous for what tree? The Hadramaut Valley is famous for what tree? What tree goes there? That's very, very famous. DR's got it. It is frankincense. Good job to DR. Frankincense grows in the Hadramaut. And last question, number 15. What is Yemen's national animal? What is the national animal of Yemen? I can give you little hints along the way. Not a lion, not an ibex, a goat. It's not a goat. If you guys start struggling, I'll give you hints. Justin is close. It is a kind of cat. I'll give you that. It is a cat. No, thank you, Crush. So no ibex. It's not an ibex. Let's see. DR's got it first. It is the leopard. It's the Arabian leopard. Good job to DR for getting it first. Just behind Hori. It is the leopard. The Arabian leopard. All right. The next country we're going to is Brazil. So let's do some facts about Brazil. Number 1. What is the most populous city in Brazil? DR's got Tiradentes cemented. And hold on to that because Tiradentes will come up in this quiz. DR's got it. It is Sao Paulo. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is the most populous city in the southern hemisphere. Not just like Brazil, not South America, the whole southern hemisphere. Number 2, what is the largest city in the Amazon? Which we're going to learn about in my channel in September. We're going to talk about this city and look at it on Google Earth. DR has got it. It is Manaus. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Manaus. Number 3, what is on top of Mount Corcovado? What is on top of Mount Corcovado? DR's got it first. It is the Christ the Redeemer statue. We did do a lot of these questions already, DR. You're correct. Jesus, according to Veer. Jesus H. Christ. It is the Christ the Redeemer statue. Yeah, I recycled a lot of questions, DR. I'm glad you noticed. Number 4, what is Rio's most famous beach? What is the most famous beach in Rio de Janeiro? Rio's most famous beach, and DR's got it. It is Copacabana. Good job to DR. The answer is Copacabana. Copacabana Beach. Number 5, what Brazilian national hero was once a dentist? Let's see who remembered. I'm going to bring this up almost every quiz because of that time where nobody knew. And DR's got it. It is Tiradentes. Good job to DR. The answer is Tiradentes. Imagine if Pele was a dentist. No, it is Tiradentes. Because that's like one of the most famous national heroes of Brazil. You all should know Tiradentes. Number 6, what is the official language of Brazil? Dog holiday. DR's got it. It is Portuguese. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Portuguese. Number 7, who is considered the king of football? Who is considered the king of football? I'll give that to DR, even though it looks like they typed too fast. It is Pele. Bonus point to Veer for spelling it correctly first. It is Pele. Number 8. Let's see who remembers this one. What Brazilian martial art is also a dance? What Brazilian martial art is also a type of dance? I think I asked this last week and no one knew it. DR's got it. It's capoeira. Good job to DR. The answer is capoeira. Capoeira. Number 9. What type of dance is performed at Carnival? What type of dance is performed at Carnival? Veer has got it first. It is the samba. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is the samba. The samba. Number 10. Which city hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics? What city hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics? Veer's got it first. It is Rio. Good job to Veer for getting it first. It is Rio de Janeiro. Number 11. What is the Pantanal? I did see the movie Rio about the birds. I worked in a movie theater when that movie came out, so I saw it against my will. It was really bad. Ooh, DR is very specific. Flat land biome. I was just going for wetlands, but yes, swampy flat land. Good job, DR. It's the wetlands region of Brazil, the Pantanal. Number 12. What is Brazilian barbecue called? Yeah, I did not want to see it, and I've seen at least like 80% of it. Because that just happens when you work in the theater. Barbacoa is the word for barbecue. What is their form of barbecue called? I'll give that to Sarah. It's churrasco. The churrascaria is where you go to get churrasco, but I'll give it to Sarah. Close enough. It's churrasco. You get at the churrascaria. Number 13. JJ's got it? No. No. What architect designed Brasilia? What architect designed Brasilia? I'll give that to DR. Oscar Niemeyer is the one I'm looking for. I should say who's the most famous architect of Brasilia. I should be more specific, like who designed the cathedral or something like that. It's Oscar Niemeyer. Number 14. What soccer stadium is located in Rio? Right, it's so good, Mandy J. I really recommend if you're a meat eater. I'll give that to Joel. It's Maracana. Good job to Joel for getting it first. It is Maracana. I think it's the largest football stadium in the world. Like there's larger stadiums, period, but I think it's the largest football stadium. Maracana. This next one has 2 answers. Please put both in one line of chat. Number 15. Which 2 South American countries do not border Brazil? Nice, Mandy J. I respect vegetarians a lot. I'm just going to wait to see who gets it first. So far, no one has. No one has. That's right, Veer. Peru does border. What are the only 2 countries in South America that don't border Brazil? It looks like Sarah has got it. It is Chile and Ecuador. Good job to Sarah for getting it first. Man, Dr. Pickle and DR came in right behind her. Sarah got it first, though. It is Chile and Ecuador. Good job to Sarah. Number 16. What is Brazil's highest mountain? Tiny country that is not Bolivia? No, it is Ecuador. Not Mount Roraima. Oh, I should say the highest peak entirely within Brazil because Mount Roraima is on the border with other countries. So yes, DR's got it. It is Pico de Neblina. Good job to DR. The answer is Pico de Neblina. Number 17. What is Brazil named after? What does neblina mean? I think it means clouds, but don't quote me on that because I do not know Portuguese. It just sounds right. What is Brazil named after? The Portuguese word for Brazil wood. Very specific, Sarah. Bonus points to you. I was just going for tree. That's all I wanted was a tree, but yeah, the Portuguese word for Brazil wood. Good job, Sarah. I like that answer. Whatever DR just said in Portuguese. Number 18. What mountain is located in Guanabara Bay? It means fog. Thank you, Addie. Neblina means fog or mist. That's, yeah, I was kind of close. I was kind of close. What mountain is located in Guanabara Bay? Nebly means fog in German. Yeah. Not Jesus. DR's got it. It's Sugarloaf Mountain. Good job to DR. The answer is Sugarloaf Mountain is in the bay. Yes, it is fog. Number 19. What country shares Iguazu Falls with Brazil? What country shares Iguazu Falls with Brazil? And DR's got it. It is Argentina. Good job to DR. The answer is Argentina. It's on the border of Brazil and Argentina. And number 20. Why is an island outside of Sao Paulo considered the world's most dangerous island? I can't tell you why, or I can't tell you what the name of the island is, because it will give it away. But Veer knows it is snakes. Good job to Veer. It is home to a huge population of very deadly snakes. It's called the Island of the Snakes, which is why I couldn't tell you the name of the island. Good job, Veer, for getting it first. It is covered in snakes. The next country we will be visiting is Turkey. So here are 15 questions about Turkey. I love snakes. I think snakes are beautiful, to be honest, but the venomous ones can stay away. Exactly, Jonas, the mini Australian. Yeah, I heard the new Indiana Jones was not good. My brother-in-law saw it. He has a terrible taste in movies. He said it was fine, so I know it's bad. Turkey, number 1. What is the highest mountain in Turkey? What is the highest mountain in Turkey? What is Turkey's highest mountain? DR has got it. It's Mount Ararat. Good job to DR. The answer is Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat. Number 2. What Istanbul mosque used to be a museum and a church? What Istanbul mosque used to be a museum and a church? Half a point to Veer, full points to DR for the Hagia Sophia. Good job to DR. And a little bit to Veer. It is the Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia. Number 3, what is the capital of Turkey? What is the capital city of Turkey? I'll give that to DR. It is Ankara. Good job to DR. The answer is Ankara. Ankara. Or as we say in American English, it's Ankara. Number 4, who is considered the father of the country? Who is the father of the country of Turkey? And DR's got it. It is Ataturk. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Number 5. What empire was once based in Turkey? What empire was once based in Turkey? It looks like DR got it first. It is the Ottomans. Good job to DR. The answer is the Ottomans. Don't get technical, DR. I want you guys to see real quick. Look at this. Whoop. He is a flop. I can't see my finger. There we go. Little boy is all flopped over. He's so sweet. I love him. Okay. My webcam is on the On This Day book right now, which you're going to see later this week. Number 6, speaking of the Ottoman Empire, the Ottoman Empire was once nicknamed the blank blank of Europe. The Ottoman Empire was once the sick man of Europe. Good job to DR. The answer is the sick man of Europe was its nickname. The Slick Man of Europe. Imagine. Number 7. What waterway? Oh, that's my place. What waterway splits Istanbul between Europe and Asia? What waterway splits Istanbul between Europe and Asia? There we go. DR's got it. It's the Bosphorus. Good job to DR. The answer is the Bosphorus Strait. Number 8. What area is famous for its fairy chimneys? What area is famous for its fairy chimneys? The fairy chimneys, or hoodoos as they're also called around the world. It's not Thrace. JJ's got it. It's Cappadocia. Good job to JJ. The answer is Cappadocia. Cappadocia. Really beautiful rock formations and like hot springs and stuff. Number 9. What was the main palace for the Ottoman sultans? You know, I wanted to put a question about Göbekli Tepe, but I didn't. I did not. What was the main palace for the Ottoman sultans? DR's got it. It's Topkapi Palace. Good job to DR. The answer is Topkapi Palace. Göbekli Tepe is probably, hey Asinutria, is probably the oldest city or town inhabited area in the world. Definitely the oldest religious site in the world, for sure. But they're still excavating it. We still don't even know most of it. Number 10. What is Ephesus? We're talking about Turkey right now, Asinutria. What is Ephesus? Ephesus. It's not an island. What is Ephesus? Ephesus. Where Christianity spread from. A little too broad. Yes, exactly. Ephesus. A ruin. I guess I'll give that to Asinutria. It's an ancient Roman city. Or ancient Roman ruins. So yeah, I'll give that to Asinutria because I wrote ruins. They are a Roman city. And yeah, it did spread Christianity from there and like Antioch and all of that. But yeah. Number 11. What waterway connects the Aegean Sea to the Sea of Marmara? It's not on an island. What waterway connects the Aegean Sea to the Sea of Marmara? DR's got it. That's the Dardanelles. Good job to DR. The answer is the Dardanelles. The cat woke up. Come here, little. Come here. No. Anyway, number 12. What are they? It's just a strait. What site is famous for large stone heads and a tomb? Oh, Çatalhöyük is the one I was thinking of. That's the oldest city. Göbekli Tepe is the world's oldest religious site. I got them mixed up. Not Hattusa for the giant stone heads. What site is famous for large stone heads and a tomb? Which I actually covered in a video. We went to the UNESCO site and everything. It's really cool because the tomb is inaccessible. Because the tomb of this king was stacked high with stones. Sarah's got it. It's Mount Nemrut. Good job to Sarah. The answer is Mount Nemrut. So if we tried to excavate this tomb, the rocks would just like collapse and destroy everything. So there's a tomb under this huge pile of rocks that we just cannot get inside. There's just like a preserved mummy in there, we assume. Very cool, I think. Find a new way in. It's all rocks. If you start digging, the rocks are just going to fall and ruin the entire archaeological site, which is already really badly damaged by earthquakes. So Number 13. Bulldoze it and build a Walmart there. Acid Nutria, that's the most American thing you've ever said. Make a tunnel underground. You can't. Yes, it's very earthquake prone there. To even have a tunnel, that's true. What flower is famous in Western Europe but originated in Turkey? I think the cat wants back out. He's staring at the door. Let's see. Veer's got it first. It is the tulip. Good job to Veer. Tulips originated in Turkey. Let me go let the little cat out because he looks really sad, staring at the door. Yes, the Ottoman tulip bloom, yes. All right. Go. Go outside. Go. Oh my gosh. There. The little kitten was standing where the door opens, and so I'm just opening the door against the cat, and he's just like being pushed by it because he's a little dumb kitten. They're so cute. Number 14. What is Turkey's national sport? What is the national sport of Turkey? Not jousting, not soccer, not javelin, not handball. It is not a sport that involves something like a ball or like a javelin, like you don't hold anything while you do this sport. I'll give that to Sarah. It is oil wrestling. Good job to Sarah. The answer is oil wrestling. All right. And number 15. Who was born in Patara in the year 300 CE? Who was born in the town of Patara in the year 300 CE? And not St. Paul. But DR's on the right track. And Justin's got it. It's Santa. It was St. Nicholas. Good job to Justin. I'll accept that. The answer is Santa. Nicholas of Myra, says Sarah. Good job. Yes, DR. It was St. Nicholas is the answer. Don't be salty. It is St. Nicholas. Or Santa. He is Turkish. The next country we're going to explore is Colombia. Here are 15 questions about Colombia, just in time for Asanuche to come back. Number 1, what Colombian singer is famous for Hips Don't Lie? Asanuche's good. It's Shakira. Good job to Asanuche, who already knew the answer before I asked it. It is Shakira. Amazing. We're on the same wavelength. Number 2, who wrote 100 Years of Solitude? And don't say Shakira. I'll give that to DR. It is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Good job to DR. The answer is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Snoozy, it was not Lil Nas X, but if Lil Nas X wants to write a magical realism novel, I will be the first to read it. Number 3. What sport is Egan Bernal famous for? What sport is Egan Bernal famous for? It's not soccer. Not skiing. He won one of the most famous tournaments in the world, and Duchess Sinterklaas. That's true, Justin. It's not the ball game. We'll talk about that later, DR. Not basketball, not tennis. Obviously, if I tell you the name of this tournament, this competition, it would give the sport away, but he won he won the first place in this competition. Famous competition. I promise you all know what it is. So don't think like cricket, volleyball, golf. It's not golf. Saku knows it was the Tour de France, so I'll give that to Saku. He is a cyclist. Good job to Saku. Acid Nutri was right behind. He is a cyclist. He won the Tour de France. Good job to Saku. Number 4. Bogota has a museum dedicated to what mineral? We are in Colombia, Justin. Questions about Colombia. Bogota is a museum dedicated to gold. Good job to DR. The world's largest collection of gold, to be precise, is in the Gold Museum of Bogota. That's super cool. If you haven't realized, since I'm going in alphabetical order of regions, we are going to hit Amazonas, Brazil, Amazonas, Colombia, and all the other regions that you're about to find out where there are Amazonas regions. Has anyone tried to steal the museum? I don't think so. Number 5. What river is famous for its vivid colors? Oh, good night, Veer. I didn't see that. Have a great night, Veer. Get some sleep. I know it's very late where you are. And I'll hopefully see you next week. It's nicknamed the Rainbow River, but that's not its name. What river is famous for its vivid colors? Sarah has got it. It's the Caño Cristales. Good job to Sarah. The answer is the Caño Cristales. Caño Cristales. Number 6. Colombia has over 4,000 species of what flower? Colombia has over 4,000 species of what flower? It's also the national flower of Colombia. Not a rose, not a daisy. Sarah's got it. It is orchids. Good job to Sarah. The answer is orchids. For 4,000 species of orchids. There's DR with the Rafflesia again. Number 7. What plays on TV every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.? What plays on TV in Colombia every single day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.? Narcos? No. Acid Nutri's got it. It's the national anthem. Barnaby got it too, right behind. The Hips Don't Lie music video. Imagine. No, it is the Colombian national anthem. Good job, Acid Nutria. Number 8. Colombia is the world's largest exporter of what stone? Colombia is the world's largest exporter of emeralds. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is emeralds. They export the most emeralds in the whole entire world. Speaking of records, number 9, Colombia has the tallest species of what tree? Colombia has the tallest species of what tree? And DR's got it. It is the palm tree. Good job to DR. The answer is palm tree. They have the world's tallest palm trees. Number 10. What is Colombia's tallest mountain? Right, Acid Nutria? What's the tallest mountain in Colombia? Mount Escobar? No, DR. What is the tallest mountain? Doesn't start with Pico, Sarah. It's not Simon Bolivar. I thought it was, but I'm gonna do this book for you guys when we get to Colombia next month. It's not Cristobal Colon either. I was reading about the tallest mountain in Colombia in this book and realized that I've been pronouncing the name of this mountain wrong my entire life. But I thought that Cristobal Colon was the tallest mountain in Colombia, but this book, and when I Googled it, proved me wrong. I've been pronouncing it wrong for so long. All right, I'll give you a hint that it is Sierra Nevada de blank. Sierra Nevada de blank. These Andes? No. Not Ruiz. It's not like Simon Bolivar and Cristobal Colon where it's named after a person. Hey Ryan, good to see you. It's not named after a person per se. Like it's named after a person, but not like a person in recent history. Let's put it that way. No, not Colombia. Sierra Nevada Day, and it's named after a person. Kind of. Yeah, it's a person. No, as a nutria, but you're on the right track. Barnaby, you're awfully close. That's how I've been pronouncing it forever, Barnaby, but it's not that. I thought it was Maria for forever, but I was wrong. Sierra Nevada Day. All right, one more letter or word. Sierra Nevada de Santa blank. Sierra Nevada de Santa blank. Not Santa Maria, because again, that's how I always thought it was called Santa Maria. It's Santa Marta. Good job to Justin. It's Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. And I'm reading through this book because I always read the books. And I was just, oh, Santa Maria. And then I went, wait. And I looked, I'm like, is that Santa Marta? I've been pronouncing her forever. It is Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. Santa Marta, not Maria. Anyway, number 11, much easier question. Who is Colombia named after? Who is Colombia named after? It's named after a person, just like the mountains. And DR's got it. It's Christopher Columbus. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Christopher Columbus. Number 12. In the sport of Tejo, which DR was just talking about, what is the target filled with? So you throw a ball, you kind of do it underhand, but I can't at this angle. At a target, what is the target filled with? Not rocks, not candy, not orchids. That would be weird. Sarah's got it. It's gunpowder. Good job to Sarah. It is filled with gunpowder, so when you hit it with the ball, it explodes. That's really fun. Yes, that sounds like a fun sport. You know you hit it because it blows up when you hit it. Very, very cool. Number 13. Sounds very safe. Number 13. What is Fernando Botero famous for? What is Fernando Botero famous for? And DR's got it. He was a famous painter. I'll accept art. Good job to DR. He's a famous painter. Yeah, we can't have wand arts, but they can have Tejo. Last question, number 15. No, sorry, I skipped one. Number 14. Yeah, the pictures were like their heads are like giant and their faces are so small. Yes, that guy. What is Colombia's currency? What is the name of Colombia's currency? Acid Nutria's got it. It is the peso. Good job to Acid Nutria. They use a peso, the Colombian peso. Now, number 15. What are Colombia's grasslands called? What is the grassland area of Colombia called? Not the Pampas. That's like Brazil, Brazil, Argentina. Sarah's got it. It's the Los Llanos. Good job to Sarah. It is the Llanos. The Llanos. Then we're going to hop on down to Peru. Talk about Amazonas, Peru. So 15 questions about Peru. Number 1, what is Peru's most visited tourist site? What is Peru's most visited tourist site? And Acid Nutria's got it first. It is definitely Machu Picchu. Good job to Acid Nutria. It is Machu Picchu. Number 2, what was the capital of the Inca Empire? First of all, DR's got it. It's Cusco. Good job, DR, for getting it first. The answer is Cusco. The poison for Cusco. The poison meant for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Snoozy, oh, welcome, young guy. Snoozy, if you watch my videos, you just become smarter and you just learn all this stuff. So, um, stop, Dr. Pickle. Dr. Pickle, the official fact checker of ASMR Geographica, has helped us out that Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta is the name of the mountain range, and Simon Bolivar is the highest peak. Thank you, Dr. Pickle. That means that this book that I was reading was wrong, which is interesting. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, to spell Machu Picchu, the first word has one C, the second word has two C's. DR, oh my gosh. And DR's like, well, it says Cristobal Colon is the highest. Moving on. I will get to the bottom of it before I get to the Colombia video. Yeah, to spell Machu Picchu, first, Machu has one C, Picchu has two C's. Now you know forever. Number 3, what culture created the lines of art in the desert? What culture created the lines of art? And DR's got it, it's the Nazca. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Nazca, created the Nazca lines. Number 4, what meat is used in ceviche? The NASCAR Dr. Pickle. Come on. What meat is used in ceviche? I'll give that to DR. It is raw fish. Good job to DR. They use raw fish. Number 5. What festival celebrates the Incan sun god Inti? Yeah, I don't mess with raw meat anything. I pass on that. What's the festival that celebrates the Incan sun god Inti? They still celebrate it every year, kind of in honor of the Incans. They do a big thing at Machu Picchu too. It looks really neat. You know, Barnaby, you're not far off. Acid Nutri's got it. It's Inti Raymi. Good job too. Yeah, you were correct. Acid Nutria. Inti Raymi. That's how I have it spelled, so perfect. Number 6. What is the highest navigable lake in the world? Sadly, Veer has already left before we can talk about Veer's favorite lake. And Acid Nutria's got it first. It is Lake Titicaca. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Lake Titicaca. Number 7. What ancient city is located in the Moche Valley near Trujillo? It was built by the Moche people, just as a hint, I guess. What ancient city is located in the Moche Valley near Trujillo? It's not Mocheville. No. There's a little article in my new history magazine about this site and how this one guy from Germany was like obsessed with it and just funded his own excavation of it, even though he wasn't an archaeologist, he was a photographer. Really cool. Everyone's way off. I wonder if anyone's heard of this site. It's really remarkable. One of those places that, like, the culture in Peru, like all the cultures, like the Incans did this in Machu Picchu, where everything's built of stone, but it's all fitted together perfectly. Where was it? It's in the Moche Valley near Trujillo. Like, there's nothing holding the stones together. They're just shaped perfectly so that they just sit just so. Really remarkable. Yeah, well, this wasn't an Inca site. It's a Moche site, which is older than the Incas. I think the Incas conquered the Moche. It starts with the letter C. It starts with the letter C. We got to get through 2 more countries after this, I suppose. Who will get it? It's a very old city. Not that. It's not Caral. It's not Chiclayo. Not Cusco. It's an abandoned. It's ruins. It's like Machu Picchu. It's ruins. Not the Chimu. It's 2 syllables, and both of the syllables are the same sound. Not Chavin. Good guess, but not Chavin. Kachu Chichu. You know what? I'm just going to give it to Barnaby. It's Chan Chan. Close enough, Barnaby. I'm going to give... Ooh, Young Guy. Okay, bonus point to Young Guy for actually getting it. It's Chan Chan, but I'm going to give half a point. Don't you dare say Chris Chan on this channel. That is a banned topic on this channel. That is forbidden. I'm going to give it to Barnaby and Young Guy. It's called Chan Chan. Anyway, moving on. Number 8. What is Peru's currency? What's the name of the currency of Peru? Yeah, there's some people we do not talk about on this channel, and that's like number 1. Everyone's wrong. It's not a peso. It's not a lira. DR. It's not the Nuevo Sol. It's just called the Sol. And bonus point to Sarah as well. It's called the Sol. Yes, DR. It's the Sol. Number 9. What color are Boto dolphins? DR, if you are not dumb, you're like one of the smartest people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Acid Nutri's got it first. They are pink. Good job to Acid Nutri for getting it first. Boto dolphins live in the Amazon River, and they are pink. Oh, Barnaby, you're doing great. You guessed Chan Chan. You're secretly a genius, Barnaby. You're fine, dear. Don't you worry. Number 10. What kind of meat is cuy? What kind of meat is cuy? DR's got it. It is guinea pig. Good job to DR for getting it first. It is guinea pig meat. DR ate cuy when they were in Peru. That's amazing. I've heard it's really good. But yeah. Yeah. I know. It's guinea pigs. Justin, you see your answers first because you typed it. The problem is that everyone else is typing at the exact same time you are, so YouTube just picks whoever gets it first. I've heard alligators are like it too. Let's not get that graphic, DR. That's sad. Anyway. Number 11. What are the Uros Islands made of? Give you a hint that they are not natural. What are the Uros Islands made out of? And Justin's got it. It's floating grass. Good job to Justin. They are made by the Uros people, made out of grass, and they float on Lake Titicaca. Isn't that cool? Number 12. Why are the Vinicunca Mountains famous? Right, Barnaby? You should look up pictures of it. The Uros, U-R-O-S. It's a really amazing culture. Why are the Vinicunca Mountains famous? Not because of their name, not because of their height. The Vinicunca, you know what? I'm about to pull up a picture of them because when I show you, if you've never seen a picture of them, you won't believe it. They are yellow. You know, Barnaby, you're not far off. That answer is very close to the correct answer. Sarah's got it. They are rainbow colored. Vinicunca Rainbow Mountain. Let me pull up a picture for you. Images. Check it out if you can see. Look at these. These are real. This is not fake by any means. If you can see. This is a real place in Peru. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, Peru is like a really neat place. Peru is amazing. Who is texting me? Oh my gosh, it's just junk. Okay. So beautiful. Is that terracotta? No, that's a real mountain. That's a real place you can go to and see with your eyes. Isn't that incredible? Moving on. Number 13. What is the largest flying bird in the world? See, Barnaby, you just hang out on my channel and you just learn all the things. Acid Nutri's got it. It's the Andean condor. Good Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is the Andean condor. I didn't know that, and I had to keep double checking. The world's largest flying bird, the Andean condor. Number 14. Peru grows over 3,000 types of what? Peru grows over 3,000 types of potatoes. Good job to Acid Nutria. Potatoes originated in Peru and have spread throughout the world. They still grow over 3,000 types of potatoes. Potatoes are delicious. And number 15, 2/3 of Peru's landscape is covered with what? They grow them in the sides of mountains, yes. 2/3 of Peru's landscape is covered in what? I would say like 1/3 of Peru is mountains. I would say like 1/10 of Peru is desert. I'll give that to Acid Nutria. The correct answer is rainforest. I'll accept jungle. I guess the rainforest is a type of jungle at the end of the day. But rainforest is what I'm looking for. Next, we're going to head to Venezuela. I know we're going to focus a lot of time in South America this month. Blame the Amazon. The Amazon is big. But yeah. Acid Nutria. Venezuela, number 1. What is the tallest free-falling waterfall in the world? I obviously did not put people I don't like in my quizzes. Acid Nutria got it first. It is Angel Falls. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Angel Falls. Angel Falls. Number 2. Who is considered the liberator of South America? Who is considered the liberator of South America? And Acid Nutria's got it first. It is Simon Bolivar. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Simon Bolivar. Number 3, what is a tepui? What is a tepui? What is a tepui? It's not a house. I guess it's a kind of landform. You need to be more specific, DR. A plateau mountain. There you go, Acid Nutria. I like that. Plateau mountain. The answer is a flat-topped mountain, or mesa, as they're called in North America. In South America, they're called tepuis. Which, by the way, if you have Disney Plus, watch the documentary The Last Tepui. You won't regret it. It's incredible. It's a really great documentary. Number 4. It's from Up. Exactly. That's a tepui. Number 4, what is Venezuela's largest export? What is Venezuela's largest export? Acid Nutria's got it first. It is oil. Good job to Acid Nutria. It is by far oil. Number 5, what is Venezuela's longest river? Thanks, OPEC. What is the longest river in Venezuela? Black River? No, not Rio Negro. Barnaby's got it. It's the Orinoco. Good job to Barnaby for getting it first. The answer is the Orinoco River. The Orinoco flow. You can sail away, sail away, sail away. Number 6. What lagoon is located in Venezuela's northwest? Yes, thank you, Enya, for teaching us about the Orinoco flow. DR's got it. It is Lake Maracaibo. Good job to DR. The answer is Lake Maracaibo. Technically a lagoon, but it's also a lake because it's huge. Speaking of Lake Maracaibo, number 7, what weather event is the Catatumbo River famous for? Lagoon is a waterway just outside of a much larger waterway. DR's got it. It is lightning. It is the home of the Catatumbo lightning, the place in the world with the most lightning strikes. Like, there's lightning happening right now. I promise you. Lightning happens there like every second. It's amazing, and no one knows why. Number 8. What is Venezuela's currency? What currency do they use in Venezuela? We don't know. There's so much we don't know about lightning. DR's got it. They use the Bolivar. Good job to DR. The answer is the Bolivar. Their currency is called the Bolivar. Number 9. What city is Venezuela named after? It's almost never the Lira, Barnaby. What city is Venezuela named after? Acid Nutria's got it. It is Venice. Good job to Acid Nutria for getting it first. It's called Little Venice because the first explorers saw houses built on stilts in the water and they were like, oh, just like Venice. Yep, because of the stilt houses. Number 10. Venezuela's longest border is with which country? Venezuela's longest border is with which country? Acid Nutria's got it. It is Colombia. Good job to Acid Nutria. They share the longest border with Colombia. And number 11, with which country does Venezuela have a border dispute with? Which country does Venezuela have a long, ongoing border dispute with? Acid Nutria knows it's Guyana. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Guyana. Probably all of them, but definitely Guyana. Like half of Guyana, Venezuela claims. Number 12, what is a troupial? What is a troupial? A troupial. Not a bad ASMR word. What is a troupial? It is not a boat. What is a troupial? Not a flower, Snoozy. A court? No. Acid Nutria's got it. It's a bird. Good job to Acid Nutria. It is their national bird, is the troupial. It's a bright orange color. It's really beautiful. Number 13. How do some Venezuelans travel to church on Christmas Day? There's a tradition in some cities. I think it's in Cartagena, Medellin, I think, and Caracas, that there's this tradition of getting to church on this, by this way. A sleigh, that would be fun, young guy. How do they travel to church on Christmas Day? It's not on an animal. I'll give you that. How do they travel to church on Christmas Day? It's not on an animal, not on someone's shoulders. Crawling. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Not by boat, Justin. Sarah's got it. It's on roller skates. Good job to Sarah. They go to church on roller skates, which sounds fun. Number 14. What is the world's largest rodent? Which lives in many countries in South America, but I was saving this question. What is the world's largest rodent? Not wombat. Those are Australian. I guess I'll give that to Sarah and to DR. It is the capybara. Good job to Sarah for trying to type it and DR for actually typing it. It is the capybara. And number 15, what country was Venezuela a part of in 1811? In 1811, they did not call it Venezuela. They were a part of what country? Not quite Colombia. It was Gran Colombia. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Gran Colombia. Gran Colombia. All right, one last country for you guys, and then we're going to go because this is going way too long. It is Ethiopia. Our last country that we're going to explore in September is Ethiopia. So, number 1, what Ethiopian kingdom converted to Christianity? Oh, you guys are excited. What Ethiopian kingdom converted to Christianity? TR's got it. It is Aksum. Good job to TR. The answer is Aksum. Aksum. Number 2. In what city can you find rock-hewn churches? What's the name of the city where they have the very famous churches carved out of rocks? DR's got it. It is Lalibela. Good job to DR. The answer is Lalibela. Lalibela. Only one L each time. Acid Nutria. There's 3 L's, but there's no double L's. Number 3, what is Rosh Hashanah? Rosh Dashan? Rosh Dashan? What is Rosh Dashan? It's not a holiday. What is Rosh Dashan? We'll talk about Rastafarianism in a minute, but it's not about that. What is Rosh Dashan? My goodness, I need to stretch. I've been sitting way too long. It is not a building or a festival. What is Rosh Dashan? Not a flower. Sarah's got it. It is the highest mountain in Ethiopia. Good job to Sarah. It is a mountain. It is the highest peak in Ethiopia. Number 4. What is Ethiopia's official language? It can be a food if you try hard enough. I don't recommend you eating the mountain. Acid Nutria's got it. It is Amharic. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Amharic. They speak Amharic. And number 5, what kind of script is used to write Amharic? What kind of script do they use to write Amharic? What kind of script is used to write Amharic? It's really beautiful. It's not cuneiform. Sarah's got it. It is Ge'ez. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but good job, Sarah. The answer is Ge'ez. Number 6. What is the name of the hominid fossil discovered in Afar? Good night, DR. Thanks so much for playing. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Acinutria's got it. It is Lucy. Good job to Acinutria. The answer is Lucy. Number 7. What is allegedly contained in the Virgin Mary of Zion Church in Ethiopia? Allegedly, what do they have in the Virgin Mary of Zion Church? Not Mary's remains, Barnaby. You're kind of sort of on the right track. It's not gold or anything like that. Allegedly, they claim that it's there, but they won't let you in to look at it. It is the Ark of the Covenant. Good job to Acid Nutria. They claim to have the Ark of the Covenant, but they don't let anybody in to look at it. They're lying for sure. We don't know. It's Schrodinger's Ark of the Covenant. Number 8. Which emperor inspired the Rastafarian movement? Which emperor inspired the Rastafarian movement? Rastafarians worship this person as like the coming of Jesus. Haile something. Need to be a little more specific. Sarah's got half of it too. There we go. Sarah's got it's Haile Selassie. Good job to Sarah. The answer is Haile Selassie. Number 9. The Blue Nile begins in which lake? I know. You're so close, Asinutria. The Blue Nile begins in which lake? Not Victoria, that's the White Nile. Saku's got it. It's Lake Tana. Good job to Saku. The answer is Lake Tana. Lake Tana. Number 10. What is the world's hottest inhabited place? It's the name of the town. What is the world's hottest inhabited place? It's in Ethiopia. Sarah's got it. It's Dalal. Good job to Sarah. The answer is Dalal. Number 11. Which region is undergoing an independence rebel movement? Like right now. Which region of Ethiopia is undergoing an independence rebel movement? Acinutria's got it. It is Tigray. Good job to Acinutria. The answer is Tigray. Number 12. What year is it in the Ethiopian calendar right now? In the Ethiopian calendar, what year is it? And Acinutria's got it. It is 2015. Good job to Acinutria. It is currently 2015. Very soon it will be 2016 in a couple weeks in Ethiopia. Yes, it is. It's currently 2015 in Ethiopia. Number 13. What beverage was invented in Ethiopia? Right? Well, 2015 was not a very good year for me, but TBH, it was better than like 2020. Sarah has got it. It is coffee. Good job to Sarah. The answer is coffee. Coffee as we know it today was invented in Ethiopia. Number 14. What country invaded Ethiopia in 1936? Someone should warn them about COVID. Right? What country invaded Ethiopia in 1936? And Acid Nutria's got it first. It is Italy. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Italy. Now I have one question for you left tonight. So before I ask it, I want to say thank you so much for playing. Lots of fun new faces. I do this at the same time every week. So I hope you would join me. If you need a reminder, be sure to hit subscribe because I post videos Monday through Friday about world history and geography in ASMR style. And be sure to ring the bell because sometimes I randomly go live and play trivia in the middle of the night my time, which might be the middle of the day your time. And lastly, just because my last videos today and yesterday are about African nations that really don't get a lot of views, please just go and click like on those videos if you haven't watched them, if you haven't clicked like yet, because they're doing very poorly because they're about Benin and Djibouti. So I'd really appreciate if you guys helped out on those videos because they're really interesting, I think. But anyway, one last question. You're very welcome, Barnaby. Yeah. Just hit subscribe and ring that bell and you'll always remember Barnaby. You're welcome, Dr. Pickle. Last question. What does Timket celebrate? Ethiopians celebrate Timket. What does it commemorate? Timket. Big, big holiday in Ethiopia, in the Ethiopian Coptic Orthodox, in the church there. It's not Christmas. It is not Kwanzaa. It's not Independence. What does Timket celebrate? Timket. It's like bigger than Christmas. What does Timket celebrate? Not Easter. You guys are on the right track. It's a Christian thing. Sarah's got it. It's Jesus's baptism or epiphany. Good job to Sarah for getting it first. It is the baptism of Jesus, also known as Epiphany. Sarah's just incredible. Sarah's like one of the VIPs this week. Sarah, you did awesome. But anyway, thank you guys. This was so much fun. I'm sorry it went a little long. I'll try not to let it go this long next week. But I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you all for playing along. Sarah was born there, like in Jordan or Ethiopia. Like, or Google, I'm not sure. Anyway, you all are wonderful. I appreciate you all more than you know. You're welcome, Janice. You're welcome, young guy. Yeah, I hope I'll see you earlier next week. I hope, because you're really good, young guy. In Ethiopia, that's so cool, Sarah. That's how you knew so much about Yemen, too, because you're just over the Red Sea. Till next week, says Justin. You're all wonderful. Thank you all. Have a great night. Thanks, young guy. Bye, you guys. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.